Iko Nini. Episode 195. Tukisema like, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell a friend to tell a friend. Alafu vile unacheki jo, leo siko na Ian is going through some ish, sindio?
Ndio.
Yeah, so Ian's wife is not feeling well and also his firstborn son. So he's been trying to handle that, na hiyo ndio reason nafanya Ian hayuko saa hizi, but most probably tutakuwa na Ian majioni. But sasa nimedecide nitoke na Miss Hypergamy herself, yani kama unashindwa nimetokea na bibi kazini. Bibi anapenda kujificha, so amejificha. So ulicheki interview ya nani, Daddy Owen?
First of all, call me by my name, sir. Some unknown influencer.
Yeah, okay. So yeye ujiita some unknown influencer. Lakini hapa tukiwa ndani ya nyumba waga namuita tush, so ni hivyo akawa na shida niko nini matako iko sawa. So ulifeel nini juu ya interview ya Daddy Owen?
See, like nilikuwa nimesikia hizo parts mkiongea na Ian about the interview itself, but ilinichukua a while to get to part 3.
Yeah.
So part 3 is when he really spoke about hypergamy,
Yeah.
And I was just there thinking, nilikuwa na kuangalia the whole time.
Yeah.
Seeing your reaction was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu you are there thinking, oh my lord.
Yeah, naenda kutoka.
This is my woman. So I was waiting for you to ask him like questions zenye zina like show questions za future, not like things that have happened, because you see things have happened and whatever. So I felt like you felt like you're looking into a parallel reality, where it's a different dimension, but it is what it is.
Yeah, because ni kweli like alisema women rise up very fast in the corporate world, and it's true, it's happened for you.
Yeah, but like not all women.
Yeah, not all, but
let's start from there. Yeah, and I rose really, really fast. Kwa sababu me, I had to grow up overnight. Yeah. See, I became a mom when I was very, very young. So you grow up overnight. You have to.
Unajua nafanya na songa pedophile haya. Yeah. So make sure watu wamejua hiyo young ni what age?
24.
Okay. Yeah, siku hapa nikikani kama nataka kupelekwa jela. Yeah. So you had to grow up fast.
Yes, I had to grow up fast. When you have someone who's looking up to you, now you have to take care of them. Here in this economy, you have to work really hard. You have to. That's why Nili rise the way Nili rise. Otherwise, ningekuwa tu some girl there. Bado I'm still children. Don't get it twisted. I'm still children. But yeah.
You I'm still children. Nani alisemaga?
Some TZ, whatever, socialite. Alikuwa naulizwa tazali. Akisema mimi mtoto mdogo bado. I'm still children. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it was interesting kuona, because I was looking at Daddy Owens, because the funny thing was, now off air when we were talking, zile figures alisema like alitoka hii salary akaenda hii salary, alitoka hii salary. It's like nyi wote nyongezo salary hiyo. Like that's what I was like, okay, yeah.
First of all, Nili realize in this corporate world you have to move with the audacity of 10 men.
Yeah.
Because hizo salaries zenye alikuwa na kushow, like if I did not learn how to negotiate, singaifika hizo salaries.
Yeah.
Cause vile nilijoin nilikuwa mse mwoga ile kabisa. You know what the boss says is what goes. Akikupatia hata akikupatia 10 bob, that's what you work with. Then I realized, hey, men are doing nothing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Men are out here like, you know, like they know how to negotiate and they know how to work for it.
Yeah.
So pia una have to move with the audacity of 10 men.
Okay. Yes, waka unashindago waga niko married to a feminist fulani.
Unajua kwanza, the first time I was on Iko Nini, ile time tulikuwa na Zach pia.
Yeah. Back in the days,
yeah. I was the first guest wa Iko Nini, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the first time tulikuwa na Zach, I remember going to the comments and then I'm seeing Mwaf umeamua kuleta feminazi.
Kulikuwa na feminazi. Okay.
And I didn't even talk about women that day.
I don't think you did, but I think that's the world we live in right now. Watu wako kiasi, watu wako sensitive. So nimeamua kukuingiza kwa the podcast world. Of course kwa watu wajuagi, yeye ndo waga graphics designer wetu, so whatever you see thumbnail, especially za ma guests ukiona zimekwa madoidomo wagani yae. So I'm always judged for that. When are you going to start to pay? Niko like, bado sijapelekea baba yako ng'ombe, so tusikue na tabia za king'ombe.
Listen, pay Kenyan artists, tunateseka huku nje.
So let's do a podcast, you know?
Okay.
So Starlink is available in Kenya. So does that inakufurahisha, ina change anything for you? Ama for you it means nothing?
If I'm honest, it means nothing to me.
Kwa watu wajui Starlink ni kampuni ya Elon Musk wagena distribute internet, where they distribute internet using space satellites, so far sasa imefika Kenya finally. Ilikuwa Rwanda tayari na ilikuwa pia TZ, so sasa ndio imefika Kenya. So haimaanishi chochote.
I mean, it should, ndio najua, like, it should mean something and it's going to change the way things work in Kenya. Lakini hii part ya kwanza, you know, sahi vile imekuwa introduced and all that. I'm just thinking about two things. Wakenya ni Wakenya. Kuna msei mahali anafikiria vile anaenda kukona wase na history ya Starlink.
Okay.
Na ni wase wengi anaenda kuambiwa, niko na Starlink naenda kukuletea. Of course, it's not true. So hii part ya kwanza where there's a lot of confusion.
Okay. Because the initial like charges za kuinstall ni 92,000 shillings 100.
That's crazy. Why?
So it's 89,000 shillings for the hardware. And then 3,100 shillings for the shipping. So hii shipping ndio nashindwa because you know Kenya has started taxing stuff a lot. I'm wondering if this 3,100 shillings is enough. Ama, by the time we are being charged 89,000 shillings, has the government already taken its share? That's hiyo ndio kitu moja ile sijui. Yes?
You never know, kwa sababu things will get to the customs and then it happen vile ita happen. Because saizi vile, the way we are being taxed, unajua everything and anything can be taxed. And also you're being double taxed for a lot of things. So I'm thinking bado tu itaenda kutaxiwa hiyo 3,100. I think by the time it gets to your home and it's set up and then it's ready to work, it's going to be more than maybe 120, 150.
So what I'm hoping for is kuna local distributors. So if they're local distributors, then it means the 89,000 is 89,000. Also kile pia nafikiria, mi nikifikiria juu ya Starlink sifikiria juu ya Nairobi because kuna watu wataitaka for Nairobi. Me I'm thinking Ocha. Yes? And apart from Ocha, I'm thinking juu ya zile vitu sinajua kama mnajua mtu kama mimi decisions zangu zote za life are not up to me. So umekuwa ukileta hizo ideas we are supposed to look for a place in Kilifi. So najua nikifikiria juu ya Kilifi for example, and nafikiria hapa internet haitakuwa the internet that I want because you know me na internet. I want like the best of the best.
But skiza, like internet huwa inatoka wapi? Like internet ya Safaricom imetoka wapi?
Inatoka Mombasa. Lakini just because inaingia through Mombasa, hii fiber haimaanishi kuna internet huko. Because we try kuimagine. So nataka kuniambia Voi wako na internet faster kushinda Nairobi?
Not Voi. I'm talking about zenye ziko close to the water.
Kilifi iko closer to water than Voi?
Yes.
Okay, misijuagi.
The Kilifi that's next to the... Kilifi ni biggie. It's like... unachiki vile... how do I explain it? Let's say part of Rift Valley. Unajua wezi sema Rift Valley ni... hizo sides za huko Turkana pekee. Of course it goes a long way. But Kilifi ni kubwa. Kuna hii part yenye watu wenye wanaongeaga Kiswahili na capital letters wamejaa. Do you know what that is?
No.
The Giriama accent. Ushaisikia mse akiongea na accent ya Kigiriama? It sounds like mse anaongea na capital letters. And then kuna hii part ya Kilifi where it's imejaa Italians na Germans. So of course huko land ni many monies but it's, you understand,
nangoja kusikia accent ya Kilifi, like which word?
I know, like najua mi ni Mgiriama but I can't, ngoja ni try siwezi like kuna word yenye the only word najuanga kusema ni tototo, like they talk like iko na mshindo.
Okay.
I think in my hit mic iko na mshindo, like the way they talk. I think tapata clip alafu nitakuchezea usikie ni capital letters kabisa.
Yeah. So vile miko nasema to me the speeds are appealing to me because what I'm hearing is the speeds fika as high as 500 mbps. Saa hizi pale tuko hapa Nairobi ni 40 mbps. This 40 mbps is going for around 6200 shillings a month, sindio?
Yeah.
Hii 500 mbps inasemekana itakuwa ikikuja na 6500, but wanasema as the speed start they're going to be horrible, but the more that people connect the better that's going to happen. So that's the reason why niko excited, but of course ni a plan for the future, but mostly for the rural, you understand, like even hata si wenyewe tukiangalia as vile tumekuwa tukifikiria kujua kuchukua land, tumekuwa tukifikiria kuchukua land wapi?
Si uta.
Yeah, and is there a guarantee there's internet there?
No.
Yeah, you see, so now this is why this is a game changer for me. That's why I think like this is good, because this now opens up the world for me, and by the world I mean Kenya.
Yeah, but the thing is, me niko style ya I have to see someone use it. I have to see reviews. Unajua, like in this world we are growing up in right now, you have to see reviews. Anything, before you buy anything, even like a shoe, you have to see reviews of that. So me, I have to see reviews.
Oh, kuna beste yangu fulani na pia ni fan wa Iko Nini, anaitwa Muguche tuliendaga naye Seko. Yeye tayari alikuwa me pre-book, so they sent him yo kumwambia like this thing is available nini. So I think when he installs it, because he wants to install it at his mom's place kuze mwenye iko majuu, when he does that I'll try and see kama naweza enda ni test.
Yeah, I think that's the time where I'll be like, okay, maybe I can fax with this.
Okay. So that's Starlink. Looking forward to that, because that's going to open up Kenya kabisa, according to me, and basically open up Africa. So pia nataka moja ikwetu ile ya ocha, like ocha pacho. So that's the reason. Tukitoka hapo wacha tubongejia story flani ili happen States. So there's an Amazon manager who stole almost $10 million with fake invoices. And then she used the money to buy a house, a Tesla, and a Lamborghini. She's been jailed for 16 years.
Shit.
So unasemaga unanijua what hapa ni nini singenunua? Anasema linunua nyumba, Tesla na
Lamborghini. You wouldn't buy Lamborghini.
Yeah, small cars don't do ish for me.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this?
Kuna
fake invoices.
Kuna I think it was an article ama TikTok nili watch talking about billionaires and how long, if from honest work, how long it would take you to become a billionaire. And it was an absurd amount of time. So I'm like, this dude who's the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos,
Jeff
right?
Bezos,
You know, for him to become a billionaire, he had to steal people's labor to become that rich. So
minimum wage.
Yeah, minimum wage. You are stealing from people. You're stealing their time, you're stealing their money, you're stealing their efforts, their energy, kila kitu, right? So vile nilisikia madhe ameiba, I'm like, good for her, man. Like if I could do it and get away with it, okay. I not like that, because hakuna venye nataka ku spend 16 years in jail. Lakini good for her, because these people, they've been stealing from us as well, right? To become a billionaire. There is no one in the world right now who's a billionaire, who's an honest billionaire. You know that, right? They stole. Like hakuna, hata ukifikiria hakuna. It's like that beggar of India. Like maybe that's the
Oh, the
millionaire.
millionaire.
Yeah.
It's an honest millionaire.
That's an honest millionaire.
He's begging and he's a millionaire. That means there's no need to beg.
Yeah, he doesn't need to beg, but he needs to make money. We kuna pesa yenye na kutosha, like ukifika place fulani utaacha kuwork.
Hakuna time nitaacha kuwork,
And
but
then-
still I don't think kama we ni dollar millionaire I should get off the streets. Mi saizi nikienda ningekuwa muhindi na nipatane na that Indian kana nyahunyo naweza mtoa hapo mbio anaweza baki ameshanga.
Unacheki aku kushikia gana akakwambia let her do whatever.
Ulifanya nikakuonea huruma.
Nothing.
mwenyewe-
Inajua ingekuwa kama ile song ya Trio Mio akikwambia Buddha Buddha Buddha. That's another one. But you just gave him money. He asked, you gave. He didn't force you. So
Okay.
yeah.
Me I still believe you should not beg if you've reached. Alafu mi yangu mi sunanijua, you know me very well. Try and imagine I have 50 million shillings in the bank. Unafikiri narudi kwa streets tena mimi vile unanijua?
Yeah, because sorry, lakini hapo stereotype inaingia kidogo, Jaluo inagonga kidogo.
Yeah. So what do you think I'd do?
With 50 million?
Nikishafikisha 50
Shit, I don't know.
Si unajua tu nyumba imetengenezwa, Range Rover iko kwa parking. Hakuna bado na bag. Hakuna kubeg.
Na sasa si unaweza pata Range Rover ya pili ukiendelea kubeg.
See, shida ya begging ni what if hiyo siku ndio raya yetu pia iamue leo tuko na maandamano. Niko pale mimi hata nimepark range pale, nimekuja kubeg ndio nirudi kwa range, naona someone who should be begging akibreak Range Rover.
Oh Lord.
Alafu pia you'd be confused because if you are begging and you're rich, ile time watu wanakashifu matajiri unafilaje? Tuamue tu kutoka leo tunachoma Range Rover zote.
But I think in his head he doesn't think he's rich.
Yeah.
Honestly, for him kuendelea kubeg hivo,
The Indian guy.
yeah, the Indian guy, kwa kichwa yake, he doesn't think he's wealthy or rich at all.
Yeah,
He still akona hiyo mentality ya sina. And I'd like to know his story. Like ile de alianza kubeg, was he
Did he foresee
did
this?
he genuinely need the help?
Oh, okay.
You understand? Like did
I
he
think
need
he needed it.
Yeah.
Then he got addicted to free money because free money is addictive. Yeah. If you want to see free money is addictive, angalia Kenyan politics.
Yeah.
So, it's because of free money. Like, if you become a politician, you can still get away with it. Yeah. So, do you know how old Udem was states? The one who's been sentenced to 16 years, the one who'd stolen more than $9.4 million.
In how long?
They said, I think they were saying in a period of 10 years. She did it for long,
So maybe 35?
She's 32. So she started when she was young.
She was this.
Yeah. So, hii time, walikuwa nafaa, according to mimi, alikuwa nafaa kutumia hiyo do open up an offshore account. You see? But now, these are the things you never think about. Because number one is offshore. Number two, move out of America.
Yeah, into these countries with, what do they call it? That thing.
Hizo akina Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
No extradition.
Yeah, extradition.
Yeah.
Extradition.
So alikuwa anafaa kumove huko. But now ameshikwa kama wale wa Kenya. So remember there were Kenyans who'd stolen more than this. There were some Kenyan ladies that stolen $120 million.
Wait, what?
Kenyan ladies in
Where?
America.
What did they steal? How?
They used to be what? Walikuwa physiotherapists. If you want to see how Kenyan corruption is good, so they used to be physiotherapists. So what they do is wanakuja kwako, like they mostly deal with veterans. So wanakuja kwako, for every session that they come, they have to be paid a certain amount of money. So what they do is they don't show up to a session with you, but they make you say they showed up for a session.
Yeah.
Alafu they get paid, alafu they give you a slice of it. So they'd stolen up to around $120 million. So someone must have snitched. But mi nasema by time inafika 120 million, chukua familia yako, cross huko. By time someone is snitching, you're too far. Because the money, them they're also living the life. Like unajua, like mnazitanga picket fence, whatever the hell.
White picket fences.
Yes, but I think even bigger than white picket fences. Because if you're worth $120 million, That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's the same as that dude who was stealing from Google and Facebook.
Ula Google na Facebook ilikuwa the same.
Aliiba $100 million. All he did is send fake invoices.
Yeah.
So like these big corporations, walikuwa tu wanapata invoice wanalipa. They don't check. They don't check to see ni ya nini or whatever. Na alifanya for a long time. So I think that was kitambo kiasi, and I don't know if he was sentenced, but I remember ilikuwa about 30 years. He was facing up to 30 years.
Yeah.
But he has stolen $100 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Yani.
Yeah.
That's what Thika Road money, you know?
Kinda.
Yeah. He was a Lithuanian man. This was in 2019. So Lithuanian, he was 50. So just for 2 years, between 2013 and 2015, he used to send fake invoices. Katengeneza 100 million. This is the same thing vile nasema. So he agreed to forfeit 49.7. He still had 49.7. Because hata huu dem wanini, she still has to pay 9.4 million.
She has to return it.
Yes, 9.4.
From where now? So you've spent it all.
Yeah, but sasa ni hiyo.
Like, and she's in jail.
Shida ya states waga hiyo. So unajua difference ya states na Brito. Like states, according to vile muskia, states, if you commit a crime, and you go to jail for the crime, yes? If you come out and you start spending money, proceeds from your crime, they repossess the money and they throw you back in jail. You've
What
not
the hell?
rehabilitated.
Oh.
But Brito, if I'm not wrong, if you've served the sentence, it ends there. If you come out and start enjoying the wealth, too bad.
Yeah.
Because you've already paid for that crime.
Since we were colonized by Britain,
Yeah,
is it the same for Kenya?
I think
if I steal 700 million, kutengeneza nini expressway, and I go to jail,
if you come out,
if I come out and I enjoy the money, I'm not going back to jail.
Yeah. Sashida ni how did you steal it? Because try imagine umeiba in cash. Alafu nasikia Uhuru Kenyatta iko from now henceforth we are not going to use these notes. Yeah.
But
watu walikuwa wamehide pesa in thousands.
Yeah.
So if you hide your money, I think you have to get the latest dollars. Because dollar pia inakuwaga. I think they phase them out. The ones that are used in other countries.
Yeah.
So you have to try and get the latest dollars.
Yeah.
Or better yet, store your money in gold if you can. So I'd say ile time umeiba, enda kuarabu Dubai. Nunua as much gold as possible. Make sure haununua
but then
na
utaendaje na hiyo cash, utafly aje nayo ama utatafuta patni?
Patni ama tumia hizi banks. Unajua au semaga tumia hizi banks zile hazinaga mtu kwa lobby. Shetembea tao kuna bank and you're wondering because there's equity.
Yeah.
Equity mtaenda hapo nuse jasho za watu, kuna mtu ameshuta kwa lobby, and then kuzile banks waga tu ukiingia tu ni you just smell the AC.
Yeah,
so those ones are the ones people use to move money. Ikienda mbali. Alafu
I just look for partner.
Partner atakuibia unacheza.
Ni sawa tu lakini si ataiba yenye nimeiba, like akiiba nusu sina baki na nusu.
Na ukishikwa unaenda jela, itajalisha ati partner aliiba na. You have to just know how to move this money. Unaweza tumia nini? Nilitongwa wahala. The nini? That money exchange ya nini itwa nini? Ya Somali.
I think ni wahala. I don't know.
Wahala. Okay.
Wahala ama makala. I don't know.
Wahala system. Let me see if it's called Wahala system. The one for moving money. So I think that would be the easier way to hawala, not
hawala.
Not wahala.
Yeah.
Hawala. You can use unajua hii hawala.
Yeah, I know it.
You move the money to Dubai, si ndio? Then kifika Dubai, at least you ufanye 1 2 3 things. So that would be one way to do it. But so
vile wewe umesema mi nakujua. So if it was me who stole $10 million, what am I buying or what am I doing?
You're touring. Kukushika inaweza kuwa unaweza in a foreign country because you love traveling.
Then that means nitakuwa kwa country with no extradition.
Utaenda Iran. Because me I'd move to Iran. There's a certain amount of money. I'd move to Iran. Mi niko hapo, mi na wewe niko mefundika nywele. Tembea huku nje ukifanya onyesha watu ni sehemu nyeti kwa nini.
Oh, Lord.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot
so
of money. Yeah.
so yeah I think I'd move to those funny countries, akina the Cayman Islands. Yeah, but these things are easier said than done, because uliona hii video ya Bien, when Bien was saying that people should open up offshore accounts.
No, sijacheki.
Yeah, Bien was saying that wanasema hizi taxes, people should open up offshore accounts, like tukiwa ipata naye nitataka kumuuliza, because I think it's easier said than done.
Bien akuje kwa couch.
Yeah. But sasa shida ni lazima ikuwe ni doing unalipwa nje, ndio otherwise do unalipwa inaingia through country, kuitoa inakuwa hard kiasi, or at least utaitoa batiga vaya saizi. Yeah, they're checking your pockets, they want to know what you're doing, so itakuwa hard kiasi. So all the best for that girl. So alikuwa naitwa Keirika Watham. Yeah, so the house, the Lamborghini, alafu ina come back to the States. States people don't know about a lot of stuff, so they just know America, so that even when they steal, they want to enjoy the money in America.
Yeah,
I just see when we steal, we're trying to look at where we can enjoy the money. We can go anywhere to enjoy the money.
Yeah, because they have grown up their whole lives being told that's the land of the free.
Yeah.
And that's the best place in the world. So hawajui is cha ziada. So yeah.
Okay. Talking of cha ziada, ulisikia ile country yako, your sister country, I can't go with my dreadlocks like this.
Oh, Zanzibar.
Yeah. And that's just messed up.
I like nilicheki hiyo whatever. And I was thinking, is it because of tourists? Is it because nilikuwa Zanzibar, when was it, 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
And nilikuwa huko 3 weeks ago. And a lot of the men, like the natives of Zanzibar, have hair. Kwa sababu si ni hao Wapemba nao, like, you understand, wako na yo like upointi ya Uarabu na Uswahili na whatever, so wako na nywele, so I don't understand why. And then it's an African country. So like unajua tunakwanga tumeambiwa, like as African there's neat hairstyles and professional hairstyles, and then there's bad hairstyles, but nywele, having nappy hair and dreadlocks, that's how you're supposed to have your hair, right?
So I'm thinking for Zanzibar, because Zanzibar is like Mombasa, sindio?
Yeah.
So it's a coastal country. So the whole country is a coastal. I don't know, but
it's an island.
Yes. Oh, it's an island.
Yeah.
Okay. So but with that comes a lot of foreigners.
Yes.
So I'm assuming
kuna
vijana wamekuwa kisukwa nywele, alafu wanabend huwa for other men. I think maybe that's what they're trying. That's what they're
the
trying
joke
to fight.
here is kama mtu hajasukwa nywele atakuwa shoga.
Yeah.
But nywele haina any relation with you being gay or not.
Azi, inakuanga hivyo.
No.
Mimi niko sure hata kuna mtu anaweza niona hizi dread kwa rasta gani hii imesuka nywele. Uni soga.
Kwa hivyo nywele na sexuality, like
that's the African way. We always very unajua like the fact tunaangalia gata vile Kenya vile tunagopa dread. Mwambega okay, my theory, because I've not done any research on it, but from the outside looking in, according to mimi, dread Kenya wagaziko zinakashifiwa juu ya the British had fight the Mau Mau. The Mau Mau had dreadlocks. So the two home guards, they were told anyone with dreadlocks is a thug, is a what, and then that is passed from one generation to another, to another. That's why till now, everywhere I go, sometimes I have to explain myself. I look like the suspect, the what. I don't know, but nadharauliwa na kaochi fulani. That's in it's just part of life. Where like if you have dreadlocks. So
I see like the relation with hair or not, because I mean sexuality is sexuality. And I don't think it's against any religion, by the way. Ni vile tu black man They don't like you with hair. They don't like you without hair. Yeah, being a black man in this world is hard, even in your own continent. You understand? It's hard, but it's a beautiful, beautiful place, Zanzibar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So wacha tu baki states tulikuwa states tukibonga juu Amazon alafu tukaruka Zanzibar. So states kuna history moja a 12-year-old is facing charges for allegedly throwing acid on an 11-year-old at a Detroit playground.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
And unajua like vile umesema hiyo heading, you know the way you picture something.
Yeah.
They're black, ain't they?
Yeah, they're black.
And that's the saddest part.
Sad, yeah.
That's the saddest part of it. And they're babies, like 12 years old. First of all, alitoa wapi acid?
Yeah, ndio nashindwa. Alafu as a 12-year-old alijuaje acid?
Alijuaje like
itakosu mwingine a lot of damage. Alafu chiki history ya blacks pia ita go back to Lake Musa Maga. Ukiangalia Africa pia, some of the most violent Africans wanatokaga South Africa. Unacheki? Can you see the connection? Like I feel like ile that trauma inakuaga intergenerational. So if you look at Black America for example, wali go through slavery, sindio?
Yeah.
So after slavery you can try and imagine the amount of violence that the people who live today that their ancestors had to go through, or their forefathers had to go through.
Yeah.
So they survived through that, all that violence, all that what, and they saw that. Then ufikiria juu ya hii time yote ya Jim Crow fighting for najua just basic human rights, that then they come to today. Most probably for you to survive all that violence you also have to become animalistic to a certain level, sindio? You have to become violent. So tutoe America tuende to South Africa, apartheid, the same thing. Like you went through this violence, you had violence was normalized in your life.
Yeah.
So I feel that's why now I never judge Black America na South Africa. Kuna kugana a certain level,
but you can only give them grace to a certain level for real. Like hey nanisi sound kama Kanye West. But you can give grace to a certain level. You can't accept the violence at all times because it's written in their DNA or stuff like that. Because a 12-year-old man,
12-year-old
12
aliattack an 11-year-old. So a kid attacked a kid, and this is America with a triple K. So you know there's a probability this kid can be jailed for 20-30 years, you know?
Yes, that's the thing. First of all, because that kid is black. Most of the times when black kids are being tried, they're tried as adults. So it means that anaweza face nani yo whatever as a grown up. Inanikumbusha stand up here. Who is this? The black British comedian, the female British comedian. Gina.
America.
America.
Down with Nigeria.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So every time I hear a story like that one, I'm just like, where? It's a violent place.
Yeah, America.
But also like, I don't think tuna have kusema, they went through slavery and all that. Because like akiwa mtoi, yes, kuna hiyo level of whatever trauma that is in their DNA, but ali have kucheki from someone or learn from someone. Because there's no way, like for example, sahi mtoi wetu atajua like, if I do this, will do
najua. But pia unajua tukiangalia states the same thing. Hii nikisema in states naweza kuwa cancelled. I hope utani cancelled. But ushaonangata states like the probability of seeing girls fighting in America is super high. Because when's the last time uliona like random girls punching each other in the middle of Nairobi? Like in the middle of a matatu, you see. But huko unaonaga fights wanza ndani ya train. They just fight. So girls are like dudes and dudes are like girls, and it's the whole whatever. So I think kuna hiyo nene pia walking away becomes really hard. They just want to fight. Everyone wants to prove they're not a coward. Everyone wants to prove they're not a snitch. Nikuwa nacheki hata nini, kuna interview nani alifanya naitwa Fadjo. Fadjo was saying that America, Black America and Latino they've been celebrating cowards for too long. So by cowards is you'll see someone just shoot someone who's unarmed, sindio?
Yeah.
And you don't snitch.
Yeah.
This person alishutu mtu but hauta snitch because itakuwa ukisnitch and that means you're raising cowards.
Yeah.
Because fighting with fists it's a whole different equation.
Yes.
Yeah. So kuna hiyo but bado unataka kuuproot maisha yako ende kuishi state.
Cause kila mtu mwenye ameenda huko like their life is 10 times better financially.
Yeah.
So kuna hiyo part where financially I can help my parents, I can help my family, I can expose my daughter to so much more. Bado naweza taka kuuproot but ni scary. And also the thing is unachikingi vile wa unawatch kwa TV where a qualified surgeon has gone there to go clean floors. You understand? Because you part is scary because you have to work like 10 jobs to survive.
It depends. But if you find yourself in STEM,
in STEM,
mathematics, that's easier. But hizi vitu zingine ni tricky. But pia unajua Kenya pia unaweza kuwa unatembea tu tawa alafu usikie kuna maandamano ugongo na tia gas canister. So I don't know.
So when death is calling, it's calling. Okay.
So but America inakuwa like kuna a certain level where it's scary and then there's the beautiful side. So I think it's a country of extremes. It's extremely beautiful and extremely ugly.
Yes.
Because your life can change. Especially in a split second if you're black especially and zanini alafu pia your point ya kutry kuprove you're real. That's the one thing ile stay understand juu yao. Alafu the fact like even people who are millionaires still want to come out as thugs and hapo sijui si understanding hiyo part ya America. So hata imenikumbusha tunajua I shot my first episode of the Mwafrika podcast so that's going to be on the Mwafrika channel. Also look forward to that and drop your episode this weekend.
Plug.
So zizi nilikuwa nataka kusema vile kwa that podcast tulikuwa tunaongea juu ya like South Africa versus Kenya come to violence and niko naambia vile Kenya at least the one good thing I know about Kenya is we never glorify thugs and what like if someone is a thug probability atatandikwa aumizwe is very high. Hakunaga hiyo because America kuna that certain level of revering thugs na pia South Africa to a certain degree pia atiko na the same sika Kenya
in terms of what because I think hapa I'll differ with you kidogo. I think ni where you've grown up. So kuna wase wenye wame grow up like in some areas kama kuna kipindi flani na kujanga kwa channel flani I think ni Inoro TV or Kameme I don't know. I watched the weirdest shit on TikTok. And this girl at 19 or 20 years old had already been widowed 3 times because she only dates thugs. You understand? So like akikuwa 17 she got pregnant with some dude and that dude was killed by cops and then at 19 again she was dating someone else, that person was killed again by cops and I honestly think it's the area you're from because kuna places flani I used to go to school izo sides Dagoretti and dating the thug for the girls in that school, that was the in thing, you understand? And everyone wanted to do it and blah blah blah. So I think ni area by the way. Ni kama tu in the US, you know, like if it's Chicago, you know, like shit is about to go down, right? So I think the same thing. I think in the same thing.
Because maybe kwa nafikiria kama mtu wa Nyakach. Because Nyakach nakumbuka, was it last year? There's a Luo dude who'd gone drinking, came back home, fought with his father. His father died and the villagers acted on him. He also joined the Lord the same day. Unapiga babako. Unapiga babako.
So I get
it depends with, that's why I'm going to say like we don't glorify Chiki because even talking about kupiga babako, so unajua jua mtu kama nani Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye aliuliwa na babake. So you know those feuds can be very tricky.
Yeah.
Alafu still tukistick na dark stories sikia hii story, there's an Israeli man in Uganda alidedisha wife wake juu the child's DNA came back negative. So I have questions about his story.
Yeah.
Wife alikuwa namcheza must have been playing him with another white dude. Kama si hivyo kalikuwa namplay with an African. You don't need any DNA test. That dude comes 100% melanated.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, where did they used to live? Uganda ama Israel?
Uganda.
Man, this woman has died for nothing. Banange. You know why? Maybe there was a mix-up in the hospital.
Kunaweza kuwa na.
Yeah, maybe there was a mix-up in the hospital. Because, I mean, how many white people can you sleep with in Kampala? And remember, like, Kampala is not like Nairobi in terms of expats. Najua Nairobi kumejaa expats, yeah?
UN.
Hey, UN and everything, yeah. And also just lifestyle ya Nairobi ni very welcoming to expats. So Kampala, yes, wako, but si wengi is style ya whatever. So how many of them are you sleeping with until you get your babies mixed up? You understand?
Yeah.
And if I'm thinking, this is my small thinking. If she's cheating with this other dude, like, see, she can. I'm thinking she can leave this other white man and go to the other white man. You understand?
Yeah.
Because most of the times people think, if you're dating a white man, it's just because you want their money, right? So if both of them are white men with money, then why are you staying there in this other marriage? Yeah, I'm thinking there was your DNA test kwanza ilifanywa wapi?
Walifanya tu one of those to Uganda hospitals.
By mistake, she died for nothing. Nothing.
I'm assuming Uganda kuna Museveni hospital.
Museveni referral hospital.
I don't know Museveni hospital was what? Finally, Idi Amin. Because those two dictators, they always have to name something after themselves. Unzaangalia online because anybody nizime wifi hapa ndio nini. But it's so evil. Alafu alimrusha kwa septic tank. Yeah, but now this guy is going to because an African jail is a whole different type of jail. So I'm assuming Uganda, jela za Uganda na za Kenya, I don't think kuna tofauti. Najua. Na jela za Kenya, maisha ni ngumu.
Yeah.
So
hakuna, imagine hakuna hosi Uganda inaitwa Museveni hospital.
Yeah, considering we have Moi, we have Moi, we have, is there even a stadium called Museveni Stadium?
Wacha niangalie.
Because TZ mko na Benjamin Mkapa, si? Mkapa died, Oh, okay.
Kuna Julius Nyerere, kuna hizo za nini, Museveni Stadium.
Hakuna? Na kuzukoshua kina Obote hakuna. That's interesting. So what's the stadium in Eugene naitwa?
I'm seeing one called Nambole. And then I'm seeing Museveni, we're going to build stadiums. Hakuna
you have to hapo lazima tupatie Museveni credit. You know what it takes for an African leader to restrain themselves
from naming shit after themselves.
Imagine
hakuna.
Do you know how many things are called Moi kwa hii nchi?
Mingi.
Yeah.
Like let's start with every county kuna shule inaitwa Moi something school. Moi Girls kwanza.
Hafu ni mingi.
Because
Nairobi kuna Moi Girls.
Kuna Moi Girls Nairobi, kuna Moi Education. Kuna ziko mingi.
Feminizo mbili.
Yeah.
Then tuende Moi whatever Kabarak.
Moi Kabarak, kuna Moi Girls
University.
Yeah, alafu kuna Moi Girls Isinya, Moi Girls Nakuru, Moi Girls sijui Koi
Nikushua Coast pia lazima kuwe na Moi.
Iko I know Iko. Ziko nyingi man.
Moi yakuwa nacheka.
Kuna Moi International Airport, kuna kuna stadium.
Yeah, si Kasarani.
It's called Moi something.
Ilikuwa Moi International Stadium. Did you change it to Kasarani?
And we can change it
Oh,
to
we took it to Kasarani.
Yeah.
But it's still Moi.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
And he was so proud of it. Hey, Moi alikuwa proud.
Yeah. Moi Avenue ziko ngapi?
Yeah. Kusio kitu nilishindwa vile tumeanza kuongea nikaanza kujiambia lakini Nairobi hakuna. Sikuna Moi Avenue. Like it's one of the most whatever avenues. Unajua? Lakini unajua sasa
kale kama mama ka Google. Kanasemaga turn left to Mwaf Avenue.
Oh.
And it's almost like a French word.
Moi would be so annoyed. Mwah kitu gani? So hizo zinakwaga. So Museveni haja name anything after himself.
I'm not saying.
Oh, that's interesting. So child DNA. Yeah, but history ya madem. Kwa nini waamua kufanya hivyo? Why make someone believe he's the father and he's not?
You know how they say the mother chooses the father.
Yeah.
Kuna sababu. Labda the biological father was not daddy enough. So like you want the best for your child, right? So you chose the right father.
Okay. Yeah. That was not the right father. If you end up in a septic tank,
he might not be the right husband.
Yeah.
But
he's the right father.
He was the right
father.
Father.
Just some toy. What's going to happen to the kid?
Because then there's going to be a lot of resentment. Huyu mbaba haezi mraise tena because you're not my child.
Yeah.
And this child is like, you killed my mother.
Plus this dude is
going
to
jail. Yeah. So it's so sad. Yeah.
Plus if he's truly Israeli, I don't think there's an Israeli man who can go with a black woman to Israel, because don't forget the amount of racism like your side. So jatuwezi taja vitu kadhaa juu. So amount of racism iko huko because according to how saizi wanafaa kuwa nazaana. Cheki, so wanafaa kuzaana juu nini. Because that time remind like there's that time nilikuwa nimetravel with that Dutch guy who used to work with that Ghetto Radio. And you could just see the hatred alikuwa nayo for those people. Because you'd see them because no they nazaana kabisa because wanatry kurudisha population out pale. So you go like look at them. They're giving birth like So I don't think would them like alikuwa doomed to a certain level. So it's a sad one.
But I honestly like this test was done in Uganda. I'm sorry, but hakuna venye that test was correct. I'm sorry.
So natetea dem.
Hapa sio kumtetea, ni tunaongea two facts. Like in Africa, it's one of two things. That baby was mixed up from day one or that test was wrong.
So mekata Entebbe General Hospital.
Nimekata like hakuna venye no.
Okay. So taturuke country yako na kuna watu wanakuwa confused nikisema first of all umesema ni Mgiriama then size naita TZ country yako. So can you break that down fast?
You know the way Americans wakikujanga Africa wanasema I'm going to the motherland.
Yeah.
So mimi nikienda TZ na kuaga nimeenda to the motherland.
Yeah.
Literally get it. I'm trying to come up na puns kama za Ian haikuji. So my mother is from Tanzania and my father is from
Giriama land.
Yeah.
Okay. So Pastor Ezekiel alikuwa ameelekea huko Arusha.
It's so bad. Acha to like
the accent.
You're not doing it. You're not doing
it. So Pastor Ezekiel had alikuwa na crusade Arusha and it was cancelled.
Yeah, that's how governments should work. This dude is accused of murder, right?
He's accused of
being related to
ule msasha Kahola.
Yeah.
Because even that's what they said.
Yes. So if you're being accused of such grave like whatever and then bado ukuja hapa in the name of the Lord sijui nini, fuck that. No. Like I know I'm not very religious lakini like yeah, he's not supposed to go anywhere to preach about sijui kitaturamba na kitatufanyaje.
Yeah. Si wa kuramba.
Yeah, but he
okay,
supports the kitakuramba person, right?
Yeah.
See, ana support huyo anaitwa
Walikuwa
nani,
mabesti.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
Makei. Find that too funny.
You see what I have to deal with? This is what I have to deal with. Okay.
Anyway, so like see, yeye yuko in support of this mass murderer,
Yeah.
like the serial killer dude, yeah. So why let him conduct business, and the way he's surrounded by controversy? I don't understand. Like, I'm happy they stopped him.
Yeah, that's the same thing walisema.
Yeah.
Like it's going to look very wrong for him to hold an so ili cancel your last minute, like the same day it was supposed to happen. So kawa watu wa TZ mko metokea.
But wacha nikwambie, this time when I went to Da, here they have their person. They have their
Kapasta Ezekiel wao.
Kapasta Ezekiel.
Yeah, he's called?
Forgotten his name. I'll ngoja ni Google niangalie.
Bale mamilioni ya watu.
And then he preaches bullshit. Na church yake inajaa. Like in Dar es Salaam, yani kuna jaa proper, people are going to fall down and whatever. Like when I was there, alikuwa na Friday night kesha.
Yeah.
Kulikuwa na stampede. Yeah. It was that packed.
Okay.
That they started stepping on each other.
Okay.
It's religion.
That's
is a funny thing. It's a funny thing.
Na kwa nini unisifu ingi vile nilikutoa kwa religion?
Please.
Yeah, because kila mjui ye pia alikuwa kwaya kaa Ian.
Accusations.
False
accusations.
Haukuwa kwaya.
No, honestly, nilikuanga kwaya. Yeah, nilikuanga kwaya.
Yeah.
Literally, the first time we ever met, I came from church.
Oh,
yeah.
Then my atheist self was like, I need to take you away from Jesus Christ. Kuja.
Yeah.
Afu najua usemaga, a family that prays together stays together. So, tumestay together kwa nini?
Prayer partners kuna kuanga na different types of prayer.
Damn, okay. Mtu ashao C anajua, C.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So Ezekiel alifukuzwa huko kwenyu. Alafu najua pia watu walifurahia ni akina nani? Wachawi. Because these two preachers are competition to wachawi. Jave, ikawe ni mchawi kwa bala kitikiti na kalabash. Kanyoka kana crawl hapo, nasikia Ezekiel amekuja, client amekuwa.
Ameenda kuokoka.
Client amekuacha, maybe hujafeed nyoka yako for 3 weeks. Kuku na nini hazijakuwa zikiletwa. So this was good for wachawi wa Tanzania.
Lakini hizo kuku nafikiria ni za nyoka.
Si za nyoka, but najua at least
za kupika chapo jioni.
But najua at least maybe nyoka kuna at least hata mtu anaweza tumwa endo lete panya tatu. So now if the mganga mpaka anaanza kuangalia kuku anasema nini nyoka iko itakuwa kitoweo. Hii nyoka haina bahati, hii nyoka hii. So so kuna hiyo nini ile happen huko TZ kwenye. So upreacher TZ haujui jina yake?
Nimesahau kuangalia.
Okay.
Ngoja nitaangalia, I'll tell you when I find it.
Kusa unajua kikamata stories za TZ kuna ule nini Diamond Platnumz. Naonga vile alikuwa sana na Harmonize. Harmonize alikuwa anasema hauni shindi kihera na hauni shindi, ilikuwa na kiuchawi ama kiki. Hamshindi kiuchawi. So kumekuwa hii wiki Diamond amekuwa kitrend because people are saying you copy ngoma za watu. So unaonaje, does Diamond copy?
Honestly speaking, before nicheki hiyo video, I didn't think that he copied people's songs. and then I saw it and I was like, it's the same thing. Hata ile yenye ulikuwa unasema you don't see it.
JJ,
yeah,
JJ.
it
What,
was
okay,
that-
what
no,
was
the
kize?
beat was there.
JJ inasemekana ni kama Joro.
Yeah, the
I love
beat.
those two songs.
Yes.
And they are not alike.
The
Hapo
beat
pana.
is the same thing, Mwaf.
Hakuna.
The beat ni the same thing.
Hakuna. Wacha try test now with high volume
Sawa.
and big sound and see if it's the same. Cause ile nilikubali ni enjoy yake na Jukes.
Na
It sounds
Juma
like
Jukes,
a certain whatever song, Nigerian song. So kuna hiyo. But now there's someone else who did the way Nigerians are stealing from Ghanaians. Yeah, because you see Nigerian, the music iko huku juu.
It's bigger. It's known better than Ghana music. Yeah.
Ghana music.
Yeah.
So I think everyone steals from someone somewhere. Yeah.
Wacha tu nijiembarrass mbele ya umati. When I was young, I used to think I'm an artist. But now I used to like sit down and try to come up with a absolutely new tune that has never been heard. Hawezi. There's parts of it where it'll copy to place flani. There's parts of it
Yeah,
where
the same. Every artist is inspired by someone.
yeah.
Till they get their own. So according to where hakuna melody haijaitengenezwa.
Hakuna.
Yeah.
In my head, like, it's impossible. Like, I'm thinking about it, na hakuna.
Because I think the reason mi naeza disagree na wewe ni let's look at some of the best singers in the world. So let's look at Whitney Houston. Sindio?
Okay, yeah, those.
Let's look at Adele. And then let's look at huyu wenyu wa TZ. What was her name? Who this woman who had this painful voice? She did a song called Mama. Alifanya Mama na Rayvanny.
Oh, Saida Karoli.
Yeah, Saida Karoli. Are you seeing those two extremes?
Yeah, I'm saying it.
So,
saying it. Yeah.
Someone in America has never had a Saida Karoli.
Yeah.
Unachiki sisi advantage tuko nayo kama Africans ni.
Yeah.
So nini music
We have
from
it
so
all.
we have it all.
We have it all. We have Indian, we have rock, we have pop, we have taarab, we have, all that.
Na pia apart from Saida Karoli hata tumeenda mbali sana. Nyota ndogo. Paka mtu shindwa kwani Nyota aliacha kuimba?
I don't know.
Sindio? Nyota was good. Paka unanga the goat. You know who I call the goat? Professor J. Nyota ndogo alisema kuna watu na viatu. Yeah, Nyota ndogo was the ish.
When that song came out, watu na viatu, my sister Winnie ali translate into Kichaga, and it was the funniest shit you should ever hear.
Yeah.
I can't sing it because I croak. Like she translated it word for word, watu na viatu into Kichaga, and she used to sing it like when Nyota Ndogo was singing it in Kiswahili, she was singing it in Kichaga, and it was the funniest shit you'd ever hear.
Oh, okay. Na uliona vile bado tizenu kwa mnajisifu. You've seen the video ya Suluhu akijisifu majirani, hakuna utulivu kwa majirani, sasa wawekezaji wanakuja humu nchini mwetu.
Lakini kweli
kwendeni huko
wawekezaji wameanza kwenda
Tanzania.
Yeah, wameanza kwenda TZ. It's true.
Mwekezaji mgani ataacha Kenya ende TZ?
No, it's actually true. Look
Unless
at oil.
Investing in Bongo.
No, look at oil. Look at kina Vivo Energy. Look at kina Total. Like in Kenya, the thing is, and you're the one who said it, tunakwanga, we have it in our heads that we are better than everyone, that people are overtaking us, and we don't see it. Okay. We're still stuck in the 90s where we were actually better than everyone. So now when things are changing around us, we don't have any idea. We're still like, chiki hao shamba, chiki hao mafala. And things are changing so fast around us, and we're still thinking we're better than everyone. We are not. We are not. Honestly, we are not.
Okay. Makes sense. I think kuna kuwaga tu leo pride swaga na as Kenyans.
Yeah. With our Kenyan bracelet, where hauna you, you're not a real Kenyan.
Mutu tumefanyaga podcast na flag ya Kenya hapa. So but that's as far as Kenyan as I take it. The minute like if a colonialist was to come and achilia risasi kwa hewa, I'm like, which flag are we using? The British or
It goes up on
Yeah,
the Iko
it
Nini
goes-
podcast immediately.
yeah, Iko Nini representing what's the new name you've given us?
What is?
Yeah, Kirinyaga was ended up as Kinya. What the fuck else are we giving? Siwezi nini. Alafu nini, kuna history pia ili happen saa masaid za kwenyu wacha kwenyu masaid za Kilifi County. So there's this woman called Miss Karisa. So Miss Karisa apparently alidedishwa na house help wake.
That shit is scary, man. That shit is scary. And kitu yenye ilinifa when I saw it today, because niliona Instagram, the first thought that came to my mind and I had to like take it away is kwani alidu?
Yeah.
Nothing guarantees for that
'Cause pia mi
response.
ilikam tu hivo.
Yeah.
Kwani alidu?
That's the question that came to my head, like, what the fuck did she do?
'Cause, and I think reason uliuliza hiyo swali ni kuna watu mistreat mamboch sana.
Yes.
Like even I don't like using that name boch because I feel like in our degrade. So that's what nimetumia mbele nimetumia house help. So kuna watu wa degrade sana. Alafu pia shida ya Kenya ni everyone thinks they can afford a house help. Not everyone can afford a house help.
Exactly.
Huyu anaweza afford because huyu alikuwa county whatever. But we mwenye una earn like you go every day, you go to work, you earn 30k, you want to have
a live-in kwanza.
Yeah. It's ni
full
shida.
time. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, me the first thing that came to my head ni what did she do? And nika have to just stop, like whatever she did,
she didn't
unless
deserve to
she
die.
killed this house help's child, she didn't deserve to die. You understand?
Yeah.
Whatever she did. And I was just thinking, and it's still there in my head, like what the fuck did she do? What happened?
Yeah.
Why did this house help, like what happened in this girl's head to just decide liwalo naliwe, I'm killing this other person?
Yeah, take it back to this there's this session we had with this girl with Ecstatic.
Yeah.
Ecstatic talked about intrusive thoughts. Na hiyo kitu ilinishtua sana. Hiyo kitu ilinishtua sana kwa sasa nafikiria what if she did nothing? Mboch alikuwa tu na intrusive thoughts. Na according to hizi intrusive thoughts za Mboch, she acted on it just out of nowhere, because you know that happens also. Where out of nowhere someone attacked someone. So it's nini, but sasa ni ile pia inakam back to kukuwa na house help jo ni tricky, because you never know their history, or maybe they are traumatized ama they sleepwalk.
You never know their trauma. Let's start from there. And then you don't know the kind of person you're bringing into your house. See trauma peke yake, because you know kuna psychopaths out there. There are people who just don't give a shit about anything, and they don't feel, and they're just sick in their heads like that. And then this other one you've said, maybe it was sleepwalking. I don't think so, because sleepwalking, you won't stab someone to death.
Kuna wale utan violent. Kuna sleepwalking that's not, it's not good in any way, because let's look at unakuwa pia we kuzosha watch Iko Nini karibu zote uliwachia Matata. Remember? Like Richie wa Matata sleepwalks and he hurts himself. So ataanguka so that's why I can't say, I can't go niseme, I don't know. I don't know the limits of sleepwalking.
You see, it's easier in my head. Okay, in my head everything is possible, by the way. So in my head I'm thinking it's easier to protect myself from a person who's sleepwalking than to protect myself from a person who's fully aware.
Yeah.
So like, yes, maybe she would have stabbed me, but I would have only gotten away with some injuries, but not death. You understand? If it's
scary.
sleepwalking. That's
so
some scary shit.
So ilifanyika ilikuwa huko, alafu unajua maybe story ya sleepwalking, I think the fact mushina kibonga juu yake, I think I try to justify it because of that. Remember that friend of mine ule yuko States jela? And I was saying like the way I discovered he was in jail because the first time nilimuona on National Geographic, and on National Geographic he'd been featured on an episode about sleepwalking, sindio? so nikaona this guy tulikuwa naye primo yuko National Geographic sleepwalking. Then I was like I was literally looking for the episode
Yeah.
yake ya sleepwalking.
Yeah.
So nikaandika jina yake papapapap, then I end up seeing now he's in an American jail, but he might be freed in 2030, so iko na anzapata early parole. That means that he's behaving well because he'd been sentenced up for 37 years. Alikuwa nafaa kutoka in 2043 because alifungwa 2006 so kwa nafaa kutoka 2043 but now anzatoka 2030.
But have you told people what this person did? Because unasema tu sleepwalking and then he was jailed, but you've not told people what he did.
The Iko Nini fans kuna wale wanajua hii story, but kwa Iko Nini fans hawajui, kuna classmate wangu tulikuwaga naye Olympic Estate Primary School Kibera, alikuwa anaitwa Bernard Obondo. One of the things that made the dude stand out was the fact that alikuwa na a very reddish lower lip. And apart from that he used to be super clean. Kusisi hatukuwa that clean, so he was this clean. Unajua, as kids we were not that clean. This dude was super clean. So he used to stand out because of that. So mi nikatoka Olympic Estate in 1993, went my own ways, sindio? Then tukaanzisha podcast in 2021. So kuanzisha podcast I think in early 2022 because it's around episode 37. I don't know if that happened in 2021 or 2022. So kwa episode 37 I decide that's still on in 2021. Kwa episode 37 because October kwa episode 52. Yes. So episode 37 now, like before the show I was like, this guy was sleepwalking, let me see.
Yeah.
Then I see alienda jela. So his crime was his white wife wanted a divorce, and this guy just went mgoja downstairs na nyundo. Some scary stuff.
That's some scary shit because he pre-calculated that. He thought about it, and he thought about doing it in the worst way possible. Like, si hata ange sleep in Kapil somewhere. Like a hammer. And then this dude is going to be released. He's going to do it again. You know, there's this TikTok where there's a kid who's being interviewed and is being asked, why did you beat whatever? And why did you beat your friend kwa playground? And he states his reason. And then after everyone has gone quiet, he goes, and I will do it again. That dude will do it. That dude.
Because I won't lie to you. Now I fear him.
Yes.
I fear him.
Yes.
Because namuogopa, because the person that I knew as kids is not the same person. This person, number one, ashadedisha mtu. Number two, ashaishi jela.
In an American.
Yeah, because saizi amekuwa jela 16 years.
Yeah, 16 years. And most probably it's maximum security prison. And you see how violent they get. He's not the same person.
Yeah.
And you want to release him?
Yeah, they're going to release him after like so now I don't know. Ile kitu sijuagi ni if even he'd gotten a green card akireleasiwa si anarudishwa tu. Alafu yake ilitantua na American Nightmare so fast because if he was jailed in 2006 na alikuwa Moi Forces Academy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that means alimaliza Moi Forces maybe 1998. So kalimaliza Moi Forces 1998, it takes some time before you travel. Let's say even he traveled in 1999. That means now 7 years later he was in an American jail.
Yeah, wow.
That means he's never been an adult. You understand? Like adulting takes...
Yes. It takes time.
Yeah. So alikuwa huko. So it's one of those scary stories where you hear za watu. Alafu nakuonyesha vile watu like mkiwa kwa class ka watu, you never think life will be that different for all of you.
Yeah.
So kuna yo.
My deskmate in primary school used to kill small animals and store them in his desk. He's a surgeon now, so it makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah, he used to like ungefungua loka yake unapata lizard, chura, just grasshoppers, just random shit in his desk, and like amezi dissect. Some of them are not even dead. He's a surgeon now. He's a good doctor, like by the way.
If I coach Dexter, remember Dexter?
Yeah.
That's nini.
Yeah.
So kuna hii story ya this lady wa nini Kilifi County, pole kwake.
Yeah, it's so sad.
But pia
So sad.
kilianza sema ni if we try to imagine if we had a house help, would we close our door as we went to sleep?
No, because then you're closing out the door for your child as well.
Yeah.
Because now if this person can kill you, it means they can kill your child in a second. So if I close the door and my child needs help, anashindwa kuingia juu eti nimejiprotect mimi. Unless we are sleeping all of us as a family in one room.
Yeah, which is...
But then why would you want to live in such fear in your own home?
Yes, nakwambia saizi ni tricky.
Yeah.
Because you don't also want even to have even a watchman with intrusive thoughts.
Right?
Unapita hapo tu rungu imemwambia gonga mdosi.
Yeah, like that TikTok I sent to you. That dude, ulisema it was too long so you didn't watch. Still Kameme TV. They have this series where they interview people in prison. And this dude was being interviewed and he's in jail because some Uochi killed someone. No, I've mixed up the stories. No, hiyo ilikuwa story fulani yenye mkurugenzi alikuwa anatel.
Yeah.
Some dude was arrested because Uochi wao alikasirika akaua msee. So vile aliua huyo msee akachukua simu yake ndio akaenda akauza hiyo simu. Then this Uochi akachukua body ya huyo msee mwenye ameua akarusha kwa septic tank.
Ya watu.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's not an old story by the way. Iko kwa channel ya mkurugenzi. Just go and watch it and he tells this story the way this Masai, the Masai kid, huyo Masai alikasirika. I don't know kwa nini alikasirika but aliua huyo msee. Yeah.
So the moral of the story is have a camera around your septic tank because umecheki hapa Africa it's either septic tank ama ni because even this other story hapa ilikuwa ina happen there was it Cohen Cohen
Yeah.
was also thrown in septic
in the
tank.
Septic tank, yeah.
Israel
Septic tank,
so hapa Africa have that alafu US juu kunaendaje so sijui hata tume rant for how long but nacheki nini hii laptop imeenda kukufa so so tuliambiwaga mtu asilete bibi kazini so nimeleta bibi kazini leo so how's your podcast?
I will do it again.
So
was a good one.
Tukimalizia like your most memorable podcast so far that we've ever done with a guest or without a guest?
It's cliche but it's Octopizzo.
I
remember one statement that he said sijui alienda wapi akaambiwa ongeze 0 na akaongeza sijui 0.2 and that was his worth since and I was like damn you need to stop doing that and Ken Rezi was funny as hell. That dude was so funny.
So Ken Rezi, the funny thing is I've been thinking of having a second sit down at Ken Rezi. Like I was even supposed to call him now leo Friday tubaki tumeona like how we are going to do it because what I didn't know is like what are we going to tackle. I don't know if you just do general topics what but Ken Rezi is funny. Yes.
Ken Rezi was amazing. DNA was also very good and this was very unexpected but Daddy Owen I didn't think unajua the two of you have nothing in common. Let's be honest, there's nothing religion and whatever.
Our view in life is different but otherwise as men we have something in common.
So like I was thinking this is going to be some boring show like and then it was one of the best and then finally
Mandugu Dij because I remember Skia Mandugu Dij this one was happy.
I did not think it was going to be a good show. You understand? Any show that I'm there thinking, okay, it's just going to be meh. And then it turns out to be amazing.
Ambrose.
Ambrose was good. Ambrose anafa like mwende mkae chini na because that dude knows a lot of shit and he knows the industry.
I think hata umenikumbusha mwaga na namba ya Dully Sykes because you know Ambrose connected me with Duli and I've never reached out to Duli because tulikuwa tumebonga zile za nini I think nafaa si internet yenyu iko zuri bundles ziko nzuri.
Nah, you need to do a proper sit down.
Sindio? Just go to TZ.
Just go to TZ, do a proper sit down. Yeah.
Saa so nikikuja TZ mtani host kwa hiyo nini zenyu kuzumko na hoteli kibao hiyo kampuni yenyu kuna hoteli kibao ujamuchanwaga watu like the way you always tell me these things like one of the most interesting things ushaniambia juu ya the hospitality industry is how affordable charter flights are. Chartered flights.
Yeah, chartered flights. So last year I was at a conference and these people came selling to us chartered flights. I'm like, that's expensive, man. Why would we want to do that? And then akatuambia vile they charge per hour. Some companies charge per hour, some companies charge per trip. And this company that we were dealing with was charging per hour, and it's a proper private jet. From here to Mombasa, it takes 45 minutes, right? But for them, it takes, I think, an hour and something, because you understand it's not a big flight like the other ones. It's these small planes. But that time they were charging like, I told you how much? $2,000, right? $2,000 for 10 people. 10 people mnachanga vizuri $2,000.
That's $200 per person.
Na mnapelekwa to the airstrip you want. If you want to go to Malindi, you go to that one. If you want to go to Moi International, you go to that one. It's cheap. It's
affordable.
Tunakwanga, like, a lot of things have been hidden from, not hidden. Tunakwanga tumeassume our mentality.
This is too expensive.
You tell yourself it's expensive, so you don't do it. And ilikuwa interesting, by the way. They're not that expensive.
Because I was also surprised because I was talking to a certain lady who quit her job. Alipata ziali switch jobs. So she used to work for one of these like streaming services za Kenya. Alafu akapata job like inaitwa nini? Stories are chartered flights. Sunday alikuwa niambia hivyo like I tell some Iko Nini fans, especially watu wa diaspora, like if they want to travel to the Mara even with their whole family, at 10 passengers $2,300. And that's to and fro.
That's to and fro. That's cheap as hell.
Mara. So lakini lazima muende hiyo siku na mrudi hiyo siku, which I think is worth it if you're in a hurry. 2,300 nini. So alafu nikamwambia mtu yote kutaka kwenda huko, make sure mwambia umetumwa na Iko Nini, because Iko Nini
anafaa kupatia nini
code.
Akupatie code.
That's what nikifunga namwambia. But so kilikuwa hivyo like ati if you go back and come back the same day, it's $2,320 ama $360.
Because they were going to make the trip back anyway, right? So
it's interesting
makes sense.
To see. So that's one of the things ile nimeland. So so imekuwa ni episode 195. Leo nime like brought the wife to work. Ndio tufanyaga like a lot of graphics.
Pay artists their money. Exposure. Sio pesa.
So wanacheki hata tuja kuexpose. Yes. So kama kawaida, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell a friend. Tupatane jioni sijui kama Ian atakuwa ama hatakuwa, but kaa tutakuwa naye kwa the weekend updates. Unajua afya ndio the main things, ndio? So tukimalizia 195 tukisema Iko Nini.